Hey guys. Taylor, wake up. It's not time to be sleeping on the job. How's everybody doing? Well, Zach gave me a thumbs up. Everybody else doing good?
Yes.
We are going to work some 2-on-1 action today. So what we're trying to do is the position that Joe taught last week. I'm working a different arm drag to the back. Last week he worked an arm drag that drug them by and you got a hold of their body in the clinch position. Today we're going to work when they have a hold of your collar, pulling them across and holding their arm. It's called a Russian arm bar or a Russian tie. Their arm is going to be on our chest like a V. We're going to be holding it, pulling the hand away from their shoulder as we push down with our shoulder. Their arm is going to be like this. And as we open their hand up, their hand behind the shoulder. So if you guys can think about holding your hands up, they're in front of your shoulders, right? If you move your hands back behind your shoulders, you feel how tight your shoulders are. That's what you're going to be doing to them. As you pull their wrist back, you tighten up their shoulder, then you push their shoulder down, and it really has a lot of control over them. What you're not trying to do is push down with their shoulder and let their hand go in too. You really want to try to pull their hand away from their chest, their center line, as you push with your own shoulder. Okay, so we're going to work on that today. And then we're also going to work on a tripod sweep. We're going to work on a tripod sweep from that open guard. When they open our guard and our feet go to their hips and we've got two grips with our hands, okay? We're going to swing our arm over there and grab a hold of their ankle, and that same side leg is going to come in between their legs, knock it out as we push and go all the way up on top. So we'll be working on that today, guys, okay? Hopefully we'll be able to record this thing for you, and then we'll put it on YouTube. We had a little trouble this afternoon where that class got split in half between my computer and half between my phone, so I couldn't complete those two classes. But Coach Kinsey's going to help me today. We're going to work on this 2-on-1 Russian tie, getting to the back, and then you can think about what Professor Joe taught you last week, and then we'll go on from there. And then from the ground, again, when they open our guard, feet to the hips, they go to stand up, we're going to work on a tripod sweep today, and then passing the guard, and then going to mount from there as well. So let's get up on our feet, and we're going to start our warm-up. We've got Maddie joining us as well. All right, guys. Oh, let me adjust the camera, and I need to mute everybody real quick. I always forget this part. I mean morning. Did I say this afternoon? Anyway, this morning, we had trouble with it. All right, that's much better. All right, guys, here we go. 20 jumping jacks. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, hey, Kyan, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job, guys. Let's cross our arms or grab our lapels. 10 squats. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job, guys. 10 push-ups. Hands on the mat. Kick your legs back. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job, guys. On our backs. Guard cross, feet up high. We're going to touch our toes. Touch our chest back and forth. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey, Zara. 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job, guys. Right foot on top of your left knee. Opposite elbow to your knee. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Great job. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job, guys. Triangles with your legs. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job, guys. Sit up. Let's do our neck exercises. Chin to our chest. Shake our head. Yes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Shake your head. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ear to your shoulder. Back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Great job, guys. Feet out in front of you. Back break falls. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Big stretch, guys. Arms over your head, feet out in front of you. Sit up. Left leg out, right leg in. Reach down, touch your toes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Both feet out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Butterfly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Legs in a V. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Lock your hands behind your knees. Rock like a rocking chair. All right, guys, let's work to stand up to our feet. So today, guys, amen, we're going to be working on a position today that if we're doing it from our feet by ourselves, it's going to look like this. We've got our judo grips. They're going to have judo grips on us as well. I'm going to take my hand that's on their collar and I'm going to bring it to their hand. So 2 of my hands are going to be on their arm. One is going to be at the wrist. My other one is going to be at their elbow. I'm going to pull their elbow to me as I drag their arm across my chest, and I'm going to hold both of my hands tight to my chest. If I was from the side, I'm leaning forward just like this because I'm going to pull that hand to me as I push with my shoulder. Now, once I have control, which I'll show you with Coach Kinsey, I'm going to let go of the bicep, shove the hand around, and get control of that 2-on-1 seat belt of their arm. Now I'll be able to work the takedown just like Professor Joe showed last week. So again, it would start with judo grips. Hand on the collar, hand on their sleeve. My hand on the collar is going to come to their wrist. I pull that elbow to me as I push my chest forward. Their hand's going to get stuck on my lapel, so they're going to have to let go, otherwise they're going to hurt their wrist and tap. So as they let go, I shuffle my feet and pull that arm tight to my chest. It should be my shoulder behind their shoulder, their elbow at my belly button, and then their hand at my other shoulder. So I should be pulling like this. Now as I push my shoulder down on top of theirs, I shuffle my feet as I hand myself that hand, come to the side and work the takedown. With Coach Kinsey, it looks like this. Judo grips. My hand comes to the wrist from here. I pull that arm across as I shuffle my feet. You see? So from this position, I can't let this hand go because I have no leverage on her shoulder if I don't have control of this wrist. So I have to make sure this hand comes to my shoulder. And if you watch Coach Kinsey right now, she doesn't like it so much. Okay, so I have a lot of control over her body and where I want to take her. Okay, wherever I want to go with her, she's going to go. So I push her arm across and I get that 2-on-1 like a seat belt. My hand writes around her wrist or waist and grabs her wrist. My other hand's going to grab her elbow. Now, just like Professor Joe showed last week, boom, I'm working to take them down to the ground. Okay? So again, opposite direction. Same thing. My hand comes to the wrist. I pull her wrist across as I step. I make sure her elbow is on my belly button. I'm holding her shoulder to mine, and I'm pulling her wrist to my shoulder. So I've got a lot of control. Her hand is even with or behind her shoulder right now. So when I push down, I have a lot of control. I can let go here as I step, grab the wrist around the waist and her elbow. Self-defense wise, I keep my ear on her back. So she can't punch me, she can't kick me, she can't elbow me. And now I work to control her all the way down to the ground. Okay? So let's work on this, guys, if you want to help her or if you want to work with her. Okay. So Coach Kinsey's going to work with Maddie. I'll work with you guys, okay? Zach or Kyan, if you guys have any questions, let me know, okay? Hey, what's going on there? You can't armbar a baby. All right, so Gavin, a couple of things need to happen, okay? You need to have your mom's wrist pulled up to your shoulder. So her hand is never going to be down here in front of her like this, okay? Her hand is never going to be here. You're going to pull her hand back so her hand is back here, back by her shoulder. Right. Now you push forward with your shoulder while that hand stays back. And she's definitely, yes, exactly, going to bend at the waist there, okay? She's probably, now careful because she's holding your sister. You don't want to hurt her. But she's going to want to be able to put her hand down on the ground. So, Olivia, the same thing. Pull your dad's hand to your shoulder. Oh, your dad's doing it. Sorry. I got a backlight over there. I can see now, though. There you go, Olivia. So, Olivia, under with your right hand. So you're going to be like you're cradling your dad's arm to your chest like this. Okay, both of your hands. Turn around. Just turn around so you can see me. Keep going all the way. All right, so look. You're going to cradle your dad's arm against your chest like this. His elbow should be where your belly button is. And his hand should be like this up on your shoulder, okay? So pull, yeah, there you go. Slide your hand up so that way it's a little bit higher by his wrist. Right. Now, push down with your shoulder while you're pulling that hand up to your shoulder. So pull your hand. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Very good. So Gavin, you're not going to be able to look at her. You're going to have to push with that shoulder, okay? So think about shrugging your shoulder. That's really what it is. You've got control here, and you pull that hand to your other shoulder, and you're really kind of shrugging this one, okay? There you go. What's up, Zara? There you go, Olivia. So remember, hit your dad's elbow, you want in the middle of your, like where your belly button is. Right. Slide your left hand up to like his shoulder. There you go. Now, pull your right hand back. Right. There you go. Kind of look towards the garage wall. So don't just push straight down like this. Kind of turn your body a little bit. Right. And push down with that shoulder. There you go. You doing good, Kyan? Give me the thumbs up. There you go, Olivia. There you go. Everybody's looking really good. All right, guys, we're going to move on to our second position, okay? Coach Kinsey's going to help me out with this. This one's a tripod sweep, okay? So I'm going to use my feet and my hands to help sweep a person. And then my grip that's holding onto their sleeve is going to help catapult me all the way up on top to the half guard position. And then from there, the second step, we're working to turn our back, put our elbow on the ground, step our leg out, and then go right back over the top to the mount position, but in a specific way, okay? So here, I'm going to adjust the camera, and Coach Kinsey's going to help. All right, guys, so if you think about this position, when I have the closed guard, my hands have grips, okay? Generally, I've got either 2 sleeve grips or a sleeve and the collar, okay? From this position, just like we've worked in the previous few weeks when I was here before I left for vacation with my family, she only has one hand that's going to be able to open my guard now because I've got control of the other one. Same here, if I had this, that hand is going to go to my knee. She's going to start opening my guard. And a lot of times I can keep my guard, but sometimes I can't. And if I open my guard, I want to make sure I open my guard on my terms, not on Coach Kinsey's terms. Because if she has all that leverage and she pushes my foot down, now I'm in a bad spot and I can't catch up, okay? But I can feel what my feet and my toes are doing. So if I know that I feel that my guard is not going to be able to stay closed, what I have to do is open it on my terms and get my feet to a good spot, which is on her hips. So if you remember how we worked a couple of weeks ago, if she steps up with that foot, I'm going to come to De La Hiva, right? And then sweep. So if my feet, remember that? So if my feet are on her hips, she's probably going to stand up. If she does, my hand that's on the collar is going to let go. I'm going to swing down and I'm going to grab her heel with my hand. Now, same side is going to come in between her legs. I turn on my side and I block her other leg with the back of my knee. So now she can't step back with either foot. I'm going to use my foot that's on her hip to push her. Look how slow I'm able to go because look, I've got a hold of her sleeve that's helping pull me up on top to the half guard position. So this grip is super, super important because it's going to help pull me up to the top. So again, working this position, I kept the sleeve grip the whole time. I've got collar and sleeve. She goes to open my guard. I feel it getting ready to open, so I bring my feet to her hips. 1, 2. Now, from this position, I take my hand off her collar. I'm probably going to hip escape just a little bit so I can swing my hand down to grab her foot, okay? All the way at the bottom, okay? Not up here, because if I grab up here, she can work her foot back. But if I grab all the way down here, I don't care what she tries to do with her foot, it's mine, okay? Now I'm going to take the same side leg. Look, arm, same side leg. It's going to come between her legs. I turn to my side, and I'm pushing with my foot that's on her hip. Again, I'm coming up to my elbow, pulling with that arm and getting to the half guard position. To finish this, my elbow goes to the ground, and I turn my back. I don't care what she's doing with her legs here. If she's got them triangled like this, if she's got them scissored, if she's doing anything that she wants to, the first thing I need to do is just push her leg off of my knee so I can clear my knee of her legs. Now, I can kick, pull my leg back. I'm going to scoot back a little bit so I can step over the top of her legs. Now that I'm here, I'm going to go up to the mount position on top. Okay? So from the opposite direction, she stands up. I pendulum my head, my foot comes through. I block as I push all the way up to the mount position. Turning my back, clearing my knee, pulling my foot out, scooting back a little bit so I can step over to the mount position. You guys understand? Got it? All right, guys, I'll be back to helping you. Coach Kinsey's going to help Maddie. If you need any help, guys, just let me know, and I'll walk you through it. There you go, Gavin. So one thing, Gavin, if you can, try to make your toes point out instead of point in. Kyan, if you want to do it by yourself, this is one drill that you guys can do if you're doing it by yourself. You think about the closed guard position, collar and sleeve. Okay, I swing my hand down to get a hold of the ankle, hip escape, leg blocks. I push as I sit up to my elbow, all the way up to my knee. Now I can turn my back, clear my knee, high step out, scoot back, bring those legs back to me, all the way over the top to the mount position. Okay? So again, it would look like this. Closed guard, collar and sleeve. I release my hand as it comes and grabs, I'm sorry, my feet on the hips, as it grabs the ankle. Foot comes between their legs, and I capture their foot behind me. Now I push with my foot up to my elbow. My hand's pulling me up on top. Elbow to the ground. Clear my knee. Step out. Back up. Over to the mount position. Okay? Gavin, try to keep your toes pointed out, bud. So one thing that you can do is scoot your hip in there a little bit, right? All right, Olivia, on your feet, grabs her ankle, push, don't knock your dad through. No, Olivia, put your foot back in there. No, back inside. There you go. Now turn your side a little bit. Yep, now push. He's got nothing he can step back with anymore. Push, now all the way up on top. Yep, and if you go to mount, I don't have a problem with that at all. Guys are looking great. Nice, Gavin. There you go, Olivia. Push. So, Olivia, what you're doing is you're stepping with your leg that's in between your dad's legs. What I want you to try to do is think about just letting him pull you up on top of that leg, that same leg. So instead of, when the bottom leg captures and the top leg's pushing, go all the way up on top with that leg. Don't try to step out with the back leg, the hooking bottom leg up to the top. Allow your legs to come all the way up on top of your dad's legs like that. So Olivia, yeah, come on. No. Leave your right foot behind you. Yes, come all the way up on top to that. Yep. Right there. Yes. Now, Olivia, put your left elbow. Hold on. Whoa. Put your left elbow on the ground on the other side of your dad. So that way you're going to be looking at me now. There you go. Now step your right leg out. Step your right leg out. Yeah. Now pull your dad's legs to you. All the way to the ground. Now step over the top and go to mount. Step over. There you go. That's it right there. Perfect job. Great job. That was it perfectly. If only your dad could do it as good as you. Nice, Gavin. Use that hand to come all the way up. I see your cushion is improving. We're going to have to mat that whole basketball court out downstairs. There you go. Right hand. Push. All the way up. Pull. Elbow on the other side. Yep. Step out. Step out. Yep. Pull those legs to you. All the way over. Yes, nice. All right, great job, guys. So this is what I want you guys to do. I'm going to let this download to my computer because I wasn't able to do it this morning. And what I will do, as soon as it downloads, I'll put it on YouTube for you guys. Okay, so you'll be able to see the techniques for this week. If you have any questions, you can message me, and I'll be more than happy to talk you through them or answer any questions as far as what's going on the techniques for this week. But it's a Russian tie, a 2-on-1 is what that's called. And then we're working a tripod sweep to get up on top to half guard. And then we're working on turning our backs, stepping our foot out, and then going back to the mount position to pass their guard. So if you were going to do that whole thing in its entirety, you would get 2 points for the sweep, 3 points for the pass, and then 4 points for mount. So you're talking about a 9-point move in that position. Sweep, pass, mount. 9 points for that position, okay? All right, guys, great job today. 5 more minutes. I'll let it download. Then after that, I will see you guys tomorrow, all right? All right, guys. See you later, Zach. All right, guys, I'll see you guys later. Have an awesome, awesome day. Great seeing you. Glad to be back. Bye, guys.